Have you ever felt that fatigue and fear that your glucose has spiked after a meal? For those with diabetes, glucose spikes can be dangerous, harming your health in the long run. But what if I told you there are 10 simple tips to avoid these spikes and keep your glucose under control? You don't need to complicate your routine. With these easy actions, you'll feel the difference in your body and have more energy. Stay with me and find out how to lead a healthier, more balanced life. But before we continue, make sure you're subscribed to the channel because I'll be bringing a series of videos that will help you control your diabetes and regain your health. Let's get started. 1. Eat vegetables first. This simple tip can completely change the way your body reacts to food, especially if you have diabetes or want to avoid glucose spikes. When you start your meal with vegetables, you're doing a real favor to your health. And do you know why? Because vegetables are rich in fiber, and these fibers act like a natural barrier in your stomach. They form a gel that slows down the digestion of the other foods that come afterward, especially carbohydrates. This means that the sugar from food will be absorbed more slowly, preventing that blood glucose spike that harms the body. Additionally, by starting with salad, you tend to eat fewer calorie-dense foods afterward. In other words, more satiety and less overeating. A good combination would be to start with a raw salad, like lettuce, arugula, grated carrot, and cabbage, dressed with olive oil and a little vinegar, which also helps with blood sugar. Don't underestimate this step. Eating vegetables first is a smart, easy, and extremely effective trick to control glucose and keep your body in balance. 2. Include lean proteins on your plate. If you want to keep your glucose under control and still feel full for longer, lean proteins need to be on your plate every day. But what are these lean proteins? They're those protein sources with little fat, such as skinless chicken, fish, eggs, tofu, unsweetened natural yogurt, and even lean cuts of red meat like round steak or sirloin. These foods help you stay fuller for longer and prevent glucose spikes in the blood because, unlike carbohydrates, they don't turn into sugar quickly. When you include a good source of protein in your meal, the digestive process is slower and more balanced, and this helps a lot with glycemic control. In addition, proteins are essential for maintaining muscle mass, improving metabolism, and avoiding excessive hunger right after eating. A balanced plate should always have a portion of lean protein. This makes a big difference for your health, energy, and, of course, your blood sugar levels. I know it can be hard to choose the right meals to control blood sugar, especially with so many options out there. But what if you had a simple and practical guide, full of delicious recipes adapted for diabetics? With Smart Eating, the nutritional guide for diabetics, you'll have the support you need to plan your meals from breakfast to desserts with ingredients that help keep glucose stable. Want to transform your diet and start controlling glucose in an easy and delicious way? Download the guide now by clicking the link in the first pinned comment below the video. 3. Add good fats. Believe it or not all fats are bad. There's so-called good fats, also known as healthy fats, that, in addition to protecting your heart, help control blood sugar levels. They're important because they slow down digestion and cause glucose to be absorbed more slowly and evenly. And that's great for people with diabetes or those wanting to avoid glucose spikes. But where can you find these good fats? It's easier than you think. They are found in extra virgin olive oil, avocados, chia, and flax seeds, walnuts, cashews, almonds, and also in fish like salmon, sardines, and tuna, which are rich in omega-3. Ideally, you should add small portions of these foods to your routine: a drizzle of olive oil on your salad, a spoonful of seeds in your smoothie, a handful of nuts as a snack, or a piece of avocado at lunch. These small choices make a huge difference in glucose control, satiety, and the prevention of inflammation in the body. So, don't be afraid of good fats. They're your allies. 4. Opt for whole carbohydrates. If you want to keep your blood sugar levels more stable, this tip is gold. Replace refined carbohydrates with whole ones whenever possible. But what does that mean in practice? It means choosing foods like brown rice, oats, whole wheat bread, whole wheat pasta, quinoa, sweet potatoes, and other more natural grains instead of white rice, white bread, regular pasta, and other heavily processed foods. Whole carbohydrates are rich in fiber. and that makes all the difference. Fiber helps slow down the speed at which sugar from food enters the bloodstream. The result? No uncontrolled blood sugar spikes. Additionally, these foods promote greater satiety, meaning you'll feel full longer and avoid snacking between meals. Another advantage? They also nourish the good bacteria in your gut, improve the overall functioning of your body, and help with cholesterol control. So, next time you prepare your plate, remember, choose the right type of carbohydrate. The more whole and natural, the better for your blood sugar and your health as a whole. 5. Avoid liquids with meals or drink in moderation. This tip may seem simple, but it makes a big difference in your blood sugar control and digestion. Many people have the habit of drinking large glasses of juice, soda, or even water during meals, but this can hinder more than help. When you drink too much liquid during a meal, especially sugary beverages like processed juices or sodas, your stomach expands, and digestion may become slower and less efficient. Additionally, these sugary drinks quickly raise blood sugar levels, causing dangerous spikes, especially for those with diabetes or insulin resistance. Even too much water can interfere with digestive acids, making it harder to digest food. The ideal is, if you drink something during a meal, it should be a small amount of water, and if possible, hydrate 30 minutes before or after the meal. Here's an extra tip. If you want a healthy, blood sugar-friendly beverage, try warm, unsweetened tea, like green tea or peppermint tea, outside of main meals. Your body will thank you. 6. Add vinegar before meals. It may sound strange, but vinegar, especially apple cider vinegar, can be a real ally in blood sugar control. And no, it's not a myth. Studies show that consuming a small amount of vinegar before a meal can help reduce the sugar spike after eating. This happens because the acetic acid in vinegar slows down carbohydrate digestion and improves insulin sensitivity. How to use this in daily life? Simple. You can add 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar diluted in half a glass of water about 10 to 15 minutes before the main meal. Or, if you prefer, you can add vinegar directly to the salad as part of the dressing. Besides enhancing the flavor, you'll be protecting your blood sugar levels. Of course, don't overdo it. Use in moderation, and if you have any stomach issues like gastritis, it's always good to consult your doctor first. But overall, vinegar can be that simple, inexpensive, and effective trick that makes a big difference in your daily life. 7. Don't eat sweets alone. Everyone loves a sweet treat now and then, but it's important to know when and how to consume them. Eating sweets by themselves, especially on an empty stomach or without balancing them with other foods, can cause a rapid increase in blood sugar. This happens because the sugars enter the bloodstream quickly, triggering blood sugar spikes that are not ideal for people with diabetes. The solution here is simple. Always pair sweets with other foods that help balance blood sugar. For example, if you're craving a piece of chocolate or a dessert, try eating it with a source of lean protein, healthy fats, or even a portion of vegetables. This way, the carbohydrates in the sweet treat will be absorbed more slowly, and the blood sugar increase will be much more controlled. Another good tip, when eating sweets, always choose the healthier options like fresh fruits, a slice of avocado with honey, or a piece of dark chocolate. Not only are they more nutritious, but they also have a much smaller impact on blood sugar. 8. Eat slowly and chew well. Have you ever stopped to think about how fast you're eating? Eating quickly may seem normal in our busy daily lives, but it can directly impact your blood sugar control. When you eat fast, your body doesn't have enough time to signal that it's full, which can cause you to eat more than you really need. And the worst part, digestion also suffers, which can affect how carbohydrates are absorbed, turning the meal into a real blood sugar spike. Eating slowly and chewing well has amazing benefits, especially for those with diabetes. When you chew slowly, the digestion process starts more efficiently right from the mouth, which helps better control the sugar that enters the bloodstream. Additionally, your brain receives signals of fullness, avoiding the urge to eat more. So, next time you sit at the table, make an effort to slow down. Savor every bite, chew well, and pay attention to what you're eating. Your body will thank you, and your blood sugar will too. 9. Avoid ultra-processed foods. Ultra-processed foods are those that have gone through many industrial processes and contain artificial ingredients, like preservatives, colorings, and sweeteners. They're super convenient and full of flavor, but unfortunately, they're terrible for blood sugar control. This happens because these foods typically contain large amounts of simple sugars, refined flours, and unhealthy fats, which can cause rapid blood sugar spikes. Examples of ultra-processed foods include filled cookies, sodas, frozen ready-to-heat meals, fast food, and industrial products full of additives. These foods have little fiber and few nutrients, meaning they raise blood sugar quickly and don't contribute to your overall health. The good news is that you can replace these foods with healthier, more natural options. Instead of buying industrial cookies, how about having a snack with fruits, nuts, or natural yogurt? Instead of soda, how about choosing sparkling water with a splash of lemon? Small changes can have a big impact on blood sugar control and your health. 10. Walk for 10 to 15 minutes after a meal. This is a simple but powerful tip. Walking after a meal can help keep blood sugar levels stable and improve digestion. When you take a light walk, about 10 to 15 minutes, your body starts using glucose more efficiently, preventing blood sugar spikes. Additionally, physical activity helps your body process food more quickly, making it easier to absorb nutrients. It doesn't need to be an intense walk. The goal is to move your body gently, helping to activate metabolism and improve circulation. Plus, this practice can help reduce stress, improve mood, and even prevent feelings of tiredness or drowsiness after meals, which are common in those with diabetes. So, how about taking a walk right after lunch or dinner? Bring your family, your dog, or take the time to relax and reflect a little. With just 10 to 15 minutes, you'll be taking a big step toward blood sugar control and your overall well-being. Did you like the tips? As we've seen, you don't need to complicate things to keep your blood sugar under control. Small actions make all the difference. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these tips will you start applying today? Leave your comment below. Share your experiences and questions. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you won't miss any important tips on how to take care of your health. Together, we can live healthier and more balanced lives.